Because of the countless comments within my Archie Sonic vs MUI Goku video telling me to do Zeno Goku versus Archie Sonic instead, here we are. Regardless of who I say wins, it's going to cause an uproar, so all I ask is to please listen to what I say and why I say it, instead of looking at who's the overall winner of the overall versus battle. Also, the scale that I will be using for Archie Sonic will be the exact same scale from the video prior, so if it sounds like it's almost copy and paste, that's why. However, make sure to subscribe as I am on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and lastly, but most importantly, enjoy. Because I've gone over Sonic in the recent videos like the prequel to this one, that being Archie Sonic versus MUI Goku, why not keep things fresh and give a coherent and competent scale on Zeno Goku? First and foremost, Zeno Goku is able to manhandle and bully that of Demigra. Demigra within the manga, anime, and games is stated on numerous occasions to destroy all of Dragon Ball's infinite timelines in history. Keep in mind, the Dragon Ball timelines are stated to be infinite multiple times within the hero's cosmology, and Demigra was able to destroy the real world, aka Beats World. And the Beats World views other worlds as fiction, such as One Piece and the Dragon Ball Heroes itself. Goku should also be above that of time, as Gremigo within the Heroes promotional guide is stated to be above that of both time and space, making Zeno Goku at least 5th dimensional pretty casually. This is consistent as he's far more powerful than that of Boo, who broke Mysterious Man's dimension. Mysterious Man's dimension is formed with layers upon layers of space and time, granting that dimension a 4th dimensional axis and dimension, meaning Goku would have to be at least 5th dimensional inherently in order to destroy said aforementioned dimension. To further get a grasp of how strong Zeno Goku is, Goku was able to beat Chamel, who obtained all of Demigra's powers, and with his mere presence alone was able to collapse the multiverse and Beats World. Beats World is a dimension or real world within the hero's cosmology, which Demigra needed to go beyond the boundaries of dimensions just to get to, and Goku would be able to destroy this pretty casually in base form. It's stated within the Heroes manga series that a base Zeno Goku merely exerting his power was able to trigger that and destroy that of all the space and time within the Dragon Ball Heroes cosmology. Goku also fought against a DSS4 Broly who cock-slapped Toa. Goku also contended with Seals, who was not only going to destroy and wipe out everything in existence, but remake it in his own image. Goku also held back on an energy blast from Cumber, who was already at this point in time stronger than Mecha Capybara, since this arc takes place years after the Dark King Mecha Capybara saga. Mecha Capybara is the same being who absorbed all of the infinite histories within himself. However, this isn't all, as this version of Goku scales above Beat, who defended Oceanus Shenron, who him and the other Shadow Dragons were going to destroy the Dragon Ball Heroes multiverse and Bleach World. Again, Beats World being dimensionally transcendent of that of the entire Heroes cosmology, granting Beats World 7th to 8th dimensional existence. And then finally, after all the aforementioned feats and statements, Goku, after absorbing a massive amounts of God Ki, transforms into a new form called Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4, and effortlessly one-shots Dark Janemba with a double Ultimate Dragon Fist. Dark Janemba was already previously stomping him before, making Goku at the very least 7th to 9th dimensional in nature. As for speed, Goku, whilst merely existing, transcends that of time inherently. If you watch my prior Sonic vs Goku video, you know that this would mean that Goku is immeasurable speed, as he's transcending time via his raw power alone and not with hacks like Hit from the Canon Super series. As for hacks, however, Goku has many hacks and abilities such as his special move. No, not the one from Beyblade, but the ability that allows him to not only negate the opponent's durability and reduce damage and effects from said abilities the enemy uses, but is also immune to things such as durability negation himself, as seen with Demigra. This version of Goku, unlike his super counterpart, is also immune to existence erasure on a temporal level, which is above that of the baseline Hakai Goku uses, as well as Beerus, where both only either erase the physical manifestation of the being in Goku's case, or the immaterial manifestation such as a ghost, that being in Beerus's case. Goku is also immune to time manipulation, so Sonic turning back time won't have any effect on Goku, and the fight would remain the same. The Archie Sonic and Sonic cosmology is stated to contain infinite multiverses within it, with things such as the imaginary world that is stated to house infinite dreams within it, along with being denoted as their own individual universes and infinite possibilities and infinite concrete universes. Sonic would then get amped by that of the Precious Stone, which is above that of the base Sonic universe, which would make Sonic by definition and cosmology at least 5th dimensional. Before I continue on, I wanted to address both the elephants of the room. For one, Goku does not always have the Key Sword. However, if you want to get Goku the Key Sword, then his fight would be drastically different and change, as the Key Sword does subdue and seal the power of whomever it touches and reaches contact to. The opponent's power is also drained, meaning the Chaos Emeralds, the energy that from the Chaos and Precious Stones that amp Sonic, which I'll get into, would be drained from Sonic, reverting Sonic back to base form. However, we also know that the Precious Stone was at its strongest, as we know that the Precious Stone gets weaker as it splits into many other Precious Stones and loses its power. We then have the Chaos Force, which is stated to be a higher dimensional plane of existence, which would now make the verse 6-dimensional and far above that of the verse's aforementioned 5th dimensional power cap. Sonic, after acquiring all of those amps, would then gain and acquire the Chaos Emeralds and is then able to destroy the entire Archie Sonic cosmology and hierarchy, making him at the very least 6-dimensional. This is further supported as within the Japanese version of the game, it's directly stated that Sonic, whilst amped with the Chaos Emeralds, has both infinite strength and speed. For those who still doubt the 4 to 6-dimensional scaling for Sonic, we have Solaris, which is stated to have dominion and govern over both time and space, and all of his attacks simultaneously alter the past, present, and future. Even Ian Flyon, which is the creator and director of the Archie Sonic verse, and one of the main authors and creators of the main Sonic universe, state that there are infinite multiverses and dimensions within the Sonic cosmology, as I've been saying prior. If you wanted to get into the higher echelons of power, we know that the Chaos Control is a hack that's beyond dimensionality, since it can warp the concepts of time and space within the verse. Dimensional travel is also one of the uses of the Chaos Control, where X Sonic is a part of Archie Sonic's multiverse. With one Harmony Chaos Emerald, Chaos Control can also bend the rules of reality, cheat them, and so on and so forth. The Super Genesis wave was also being powered by the Chaos Emeralds, so the Emeralds also have no limits and have infinite power. Chaos Control stated to be more of a direct way of turning your dreams and thoughts into power, giving Sonic a pseudo-subjective reality manipulation. For those who are still in denial, it's stated by Dr. Eggman himself, who is one of the smartest within the verse, that within the comics which came before the games, that he based Archie Sonic as the embodiment of chaos, meaning any feat he has or does, Sonic would automatically scale to, even the aforementioned Chaos and Imaginary World feats as well. Once again, the Archie Sonic cosmology is home to infinite multiverses within it, and also holds that of the Imaginary World, which is also infinite dreams or universes within it, meaning Sonic could destroy sets of infinities or Aleph nulls at a whim. As for speed and hacks, Sonic is far faster than his base form, being able to outpace laser attacks that stem from Solaris' body, and whose attacks are shown to be throughout all of time itself, due to them appearing in the past, present, and future. Capable of attacking Solaris faster than it can even cross its arms to defend itself, Blitz the Time Eater alongside his classic counterpart, and also easily avoided attacks from him, making Sonic at the very least immeasurable speed. If you presuppose that Solaris is above time like he stated to be on multiple occasions, then both Solaris and Sonic should at beast immeasurable speed, as I've been saying prior. As I've mentioned prior within the video during the Goku section, infinite speed is being able to move an infinite distance without the need of teleportation within a finite amount of time. Immeasurable speed is being above that of linear time via raw speed alone, and irrelevant speed is being above the concepts of both space and time and distance, making speed, as the name suggests, irrelevant. If you want to be a down player or simply disagree, then Sonic should at least be faster or massively faster than light, as he's able to traverse throughout their infinite universe, which takes billions upon billions of light years to do, and he's even stated to that of incalculable speed, which there is no set definition for, but you get the gist. Sonic is also stated to have infinite speed and power, which should, by definition, give him infinite speed. Now, Sonic has numerous upon numerous of abilities, but I'll just list the important ones that have relevance to the debate here. First and foremost, Sonic cannot die by conventional means, as Sonic can resurrect himself through the rings he acquired throughout his time within the franchise, which at this point in time, he has at least 1 billion. Think of it like the Mario game where you have 1 billion lives instead of just 3, meaning Goku would have to kill Sonic 1 billion times over. Sonic is also shown to have plot manipulation and rewrite stories such as turning fantasy into reality, giving him what we power scalers call subjective reality manipulation, as I said prior. Sonic is also able to fight against and beat Enerjack. Enerjack is also Weird's near infinite power, capable of achieving almost anything his imagination can think of, and with this power, he can reality warp, manipulate time, space, matter, and energy, even have the power to read minds in others, and can control them and even create various amounts of objects. Even with this power, he's shown to have capabilities of traveling to other universes, and at the very concept of achieving multiversal level destruction with a single wave of his hand. Sonic can also with raw speed alone make time move forward or backwards, which is basically what Hit from Universe 6 can do, just way easier and a much grander scale and level. Solores was also destroying every timeline at every point in time, as in the past, present, and future, where more timelines exist. Not only that, but Sonic was also more powerful and stronger than Solores, as Solores is capable of collapsing everything into nothingness, such as the imaginary world and the base Sonic universe. I also don't want to hear anything about the Hakai, as once again Goku cannot use it to the same degree or extent as Beerus, and Sonic was able to resist the effects of the Super Genesis wave, which is able to rewrite everything in existence with no limitations. This would include the imaginary world and two separate multiverses, one being Sonic's and the other one being Mega Man's, with each multiverse having infinite universes and infinite possibilities, which this would grant Goku 6th to 7th dimensional durability based off of the cosmology. So now that the stats are laid out, we can now figure out who's the better pound for pound fighter and who would truly win. As for speed, the two are equal in both of them being above time individually and being above time hacks. At first glance, Goku should win as he does scale to 8th to 9th dimensional, while Sonic at the very least, or his Archie Sonic variant, scales to 7th dimensional. However, it isn't that simple. Goku would not be able to kill Sonic via conventional means, as Sonic would just singly resurrect himself via the rings and would come back 1 billion times over. If you give Goku his key sword, however, then Sonic would simply get one-shotted quite blatantly, and all of the AMC gains such as the Precious Stone, the Chaos Emeralds, and the Power of Chaos would be drained and sealed, and Goku would then one-shot. However, again, Sonic could theoretically come back via the rings, as the feat itself is performed in base. However, it's highly unlikely due to the difference in dimensional existence and power. However, Sonic does have fate manipulation and may or may not change the fate of the battle. However, once again, this is only if you think fate manipulation works on higher dimensional beings, or Sonic could just use his plot manipulation and rewrite the entire fight. But as far as to not bombard you with theoreticals on how this fight could play out, I'll simplify it just like this. If you think Goku should have his key sword and then drain Sonic of all of energy and power, then Goku wins. If you think Sonic's plot and fate manipulation will work on Goku and that the key sword will have no effect, then Sonic wins. However, with that being said, it's all more in Goku's favor, even in base to base, as Goku is 8th to 9th dimensional, while Sonic is only 6th to 7th dimensional. And unless you think that hacks can work on higher dimensional beings, then Goku should logically one-shot, even if they are equal in speed. However, base to base, no key sword, who knows, Sonic's fate and plot manipulation might actually give Goku the hands. Or Goku could just one-shot, lol. However, with that being said, what do you think? Do you think Archie Sonic would win via his plot and fate manipulation? Or do you think Goku with or without the key sword would just speed blitz and one-shot? However, with that being said, it has been Tempest. Make sure to have a nice rest of your day or night. Make sure to stay and be safe. Remember to subscribe as I am on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and it would be truly appreciated and help with the progression of the channel. However, with that being said, till next time, bye.